Little puppies are getting groomed today.
Yes.
The little shit bags, shih tzus, whatever you call them.
They are. Shih Tzus, that's what they are. They're good boys. They're super smart.
Now, when
As soon as I gave McCormick his drugs,
Yep.
his brother knew we were going somewhere, and I think knew where, and raced to the door, was ready to go. And McCormick went under the bed and hid, and I had to spend 10 minutes trying to get him out from under there.
So you have to drug them to
Not them, just the baby, just McCormick.
McCormick.
Yeah, because he does not like it.
He's a pansy.
Well, yeah, I guess.
He has to be drugged.
He has terrible anxiety, and he does not like getting a bath at the groomers.
What about a little CBD?
Did not work.
What about, like a little...
He takes 100 milligrams of trazodone and 50 milligrams of gabapentin. And he still does not pass out. He just is calm enough for her to do what she's got to do.
Oh, my God, that is something else.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful morning right now.
Isn't it awesome?
It is a little on the chilly side, however. 21 degrees.
But it's going to get nicer.
21. Roger is saying sunshine is going to give way to increasing clouds by mid-afternoon. Could get a little rain or some wet snow in the Champlain Valley just before dark. Highs today in the mid-40s, though. So, yeah, it's going to rebound
and
nicely.
It's going to get blustery later.
Yeah, we got a band of wet snow that could be briefly heavy at times, with some snow squalls that are going to be pushing through later this evening, exiting around midnight. And how much snow? They're saying could be locally 2 inches. So some slick travel. And admittedly, I told you the other day, going to get the snow tires off. And you said, no way, Jose, don't do it.
That's
wait.
Right. I said wait till after Easter.
Is that your general rule?
That's my general rule, only because that's what Cliff has told me for forever and a day.
Yeah.
And
well, Cliffy knows what he's
if I tried to do it sooner than that, he'd say no.
All right.
You're not doing that yet.
All right. Mid-teens to near 20 tonight for the low. So, yeah, this is a little bit of a something coming in. And then tomorrow, Thursday, mixed sun and clouds, like you just said, the B word, blustery, colder, mountain flurries, 32 to 35 for the daytime high. Ouch. And then Friday, some sun and then some clouds for the back part of the day with some wet snow coming into the picture. Some slushy accumulation on Friday and highs only into the upper 30s.
Yeah.
Can we get the hell out of the 30s? It's
we'll
starting
turn
to piss
it
me
around.
off.
It's starting to piss me off too.
Oof.
I just wish it would be sunny consecutively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in the world. Good morning, Heather, by the way.
Good morning.
Good morning, Heather. There's some crazy shit going on in the world right now. I want to say this morning that we had a busy morning Monday. We had a busy morning on Tuesday. We have been posting. You have been posting. You're exceptional at watching the news, checking things, putting it on Facebook, keeping everybody caught up with what's going on, not just in Vermont, but around the world, frankly, but especially Vermont and the United States. We did post about the shooting in Nashville. We haven't really talked about it on the air. I don't know that. I said to myself this morning, I'm like, should we talk about it on the air? And I said to myself, what is there to say that we haven't
said?
That we haven't already said
right
in the past about shootings? Mm-hmm. Whether they're in a school or not in a school.
Yeah, mall, anywhere.
Anywhere. It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, not to sound like a broken record, but it's all we can do is pray for the families in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
And pray that we can start getting
more mental health help.
Yeah, I guess that's
the government to wake up and see
something.
What the bottom line is.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, and anyone who says that they've got the answer to this, they might respectfully hope or think that they've got the answer to this. I don't think anyone has got an answer to this.
No.
I said to...
Not truly.
Yeah.
Or we wouldn't be here still doing it.
I said to, I'm always saying, the world's gone mad. One of the last things that my dad said to me before he passed was, Lily has really got a life ahead of her on a planet that's incredibly fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
What else can we say? It's horrible. It's horrible.
It is.
This morning, speaking of the world and how crazy things are, Moscow, who they scribbled a little note and sent it to the United States saying, we promise that if we are going to launch any test missiles,
mm-hmm.
we'll let you know ahead of time,
mm-hmm.
just so that we don't freak you out, United States. Now, they keep hitting the button by accident, and they keep launching these test missiles.
Of course they do.
And they're going, whoa, oh, we forgot to call the United States and let them know that we were going to do that. Oh, by the way, we accidentally just sent off another test missile. Sorry, we didn't let you know about it. That's what's going on right now. What is that? You think that's posturing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do.
Crazy shit.
I do. Because I think that everybody in the world also knows that we've been extremely, fucked up for a few years now. And,
sure.
And we're vulnerable.
Yeah.
And people are laughing at us.
Yep.
We used to be in a situation where we were kind of top dogs. And
yep.
I don't believe that we're there anymore because of the chaos and immaturity and ignorance and all kinds of other things in the last few years.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. We have some exciting news here. We have a big announcement that we're going to be making on Monday that I can't wait about.
I know. I will be surprised if you make it till Monday. That's a long ways away. I was surprised that you said Monday because that's like almost a whole week for you.
Yeah.
Since you said it. So I was really surprised.
No, well said. Well said. It's difficult to contain my excitement, but I'm going to hold off until Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Raylene. Anytime that I post something that we've got some big news that we're going to share in a few days, do you know what I always get every single time from people like Chuck, who's watching right now?
Mm-hmm.
People text me. Oh my God. Is Sherilyn pregnant? Oh my God. Are you going to have another baby?
That's everybody's first thought.
No, I'm not. No, it's not. It's not. But it's some. Some people text me that. And you know what? It's the same people every time.
Every time.
Yeah. Just because they say they got a big announcement doesn't mean that anyone's pregnant. God.
Right, because you can't do that anymore.
How do you know?
The whole world knows. Remember, because you thought you were dying?
What I said
because
was...
you got snipped? We had to hear about it for 2 weeks prior and for 3 weeks afterwards. Who doesn't know what you've done to your junk? Just tell me. No one. Everyone knows.
How's your eyesight?
It's getting better, but it's today's not a great day.
No?
No.
Can you read my shirt?
No.
You can't.
No.
It says...
I would need to put my other glasses on.
It says the world's greatest father. Right there. World's greatest father.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree, Linda. She says sad the fact that she was being seen by a mental health professional and still able to purchase all those guns is a failure in our system. Oh. And that is correct. If you are...
Understatement.
If you are actively getting help, then you should not be able to purchase.
True. Very true. Positive note here. Ladies' Day. Vermont Quick Lube. Is that today? That's Wednesday, right?
It is.
Every Wednesday they do this. Ladies get a flower and a car wash with their oil change. Appointments needed?
No.
Never.
Never.
And so much more than just a place to get your oil changed. You can get some light mechanical work there, your brakes, all that stuff.
Inspection.
Yep, inspection, exhaust work.
Tire rotation. They'll check all your fluids. Do all kinds of great
stuff. Struts. They'll do. They'll change over your tires, which, as we were just saying, they're going to get real busy real soon. Are they still hiring over?
Yes. So they do have. Yeah, they do have two positions open, and we've been posting those mad crazy for them.
All right. Heather Slayton, who's dropping some comments here this morning. When is she coming on next?
Tomorrow.
Okay. All right. And you're going to be with her.
Yes.
And I'm not. I have a dentist appointment.
Correct.
Okay.
So it'll be just Heather and I and a couple of her, a couple of the clinicians. I don't know what you call clinicians right. that are over there for Wellness Wednesday because that's starting next week. April 5th.
Okay. All right.
So that's super exciting. Going to be able to get, and it's a 6-week series. They offer all kinds of great things, and apparently they're adding a couple of new things, and that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow.
Foot massage for me?
Probably not.
Okay.
If they are offering it, it's not going to be for you. Yeah.
I'm just saying, okay? I have seriously here, I have some of the sexiest feet that you'll ever see on a man. Ever. Period. I'm being humble and honest. Very good looking feet.
Yeah, me too.
I want to talk about this all you can eat pie for brunch thing that's coming up, this event. And community grants celebration Saturday, April 8th. Big silent auction, savory pies, 50-50 raffle. People are getting pie crazy now. This is the American Legion that's putting this on.
Yeah.
Post 10 is where it's going to be. Well, it's actually the Rotary.
I was going to say it's the Rotary.
It's the Rotary, but they're going to hold it at the American Legion.
Right.
Right here on North Main Street in Barrie. It's from 11 to 1. $10 for 12 years and older. Would that be my category?
Yes, it would.
Damn it.
If they're going in age and not
Okay.
Upstairs.
Yeah. What does that mean?
You know.
Okay. Whatever that means. So it's not based on how much pie you can eat? It's just based on your age. Okay. So in other words, if I go in there and I drop a 10, they're going to lose. They're going to lose a lot of pie and a lot of money if I get in there.
Correct.
It is hosted by the Barry Rotary. Barry Rotary at gmail.com. Again, that is the 8th.
Yes, and we've posted it, and it's
Yeah.
up there. You know what else is the 8th?
What's going on the 8th?
My niece's 20th birthday.
Oh, really?
I can't even believe it. Lexi is going to be 20.
No longer a teenager.
No.
You'll get.
I know. It doesn't even seem possible.
Wing Wednesday is also something that's,
I know I'm
that's
going.
going on. Are you going?
Yes, a friend
Really?
friend of mine. I've been planning to go for a birthday dinner since my birthday, but this eye thing all happened, and that didn't happen, so we're going tonight.
All right.
Yeah.
Birthdays today. We have a few. Sarah Milligan, Reba Smith, Kyle Carlton, Haskins, Fisk, Chadwick.
Holy cow.
Write that shit down right now.
You write it down.
Timmy Mello. Buffer Como is on the list today. Wow. 56 years old, Buffer. John Edson is 39. Lisa Gagnon is 56. Dennis Lyons is 68. Missy is 53 years old. That's Missy Williams, one of our relatives, me and Sherilyn. Let's see, who else? Gabe is 32. Oh, Bonnie Holbrook is on the list today. Do you have any birthdays?
I don't.
All right.
I do, but you said a couple of them.
Oh.
So, yeah.
All right. And then there's some celebrity birthdays here today as well. Who is it? Elle McPherson is 59. Walt Frazier, 78. Oh, my God. Lucy Lawless, 55 today for the celebrity lists. Tomorrow is Major League Baseball season opener. And it's, let's see, Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles.
Chuck is giving us hell.
What's he giving us hell about?
I apologized already.
Oh, great. My birthday went by.
I said how sorry I was.
When was his
JD's
birthday?
fault.
When was his birthday?
I would have to look again. But I have it.
Yeah, whatever.
Marked. Yeah.
Chuck knows he's loved. Chuck doesn't need a reminder that he's loved.
And I said I was sorry immediately.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, because I felt bad. But I wasn't here on his birthday.
Was I?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. God, everybody's still up in arms about this whole TikTok thing. I don't, whatever. Can we just move on? I know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
I mean, it's just...
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Chinese are watching us and they're listening to us and they're through TikTok and they're just
they're watching us in all kinds of ways.
Exactly.
Not just TikTok.
We don't need balloons in the air or TikTok. Yeah, of course they are.
The refrigerator probably does it and you just don't know. Who knows?
Last night, Raylene, I know that you think that you had better things to do, which you didn't. But last night was the Bachelor After the Rose finale. It was the big hubbub. It was the grand climax, conclusion, the deciding moment of who Zach was going to pick, who he was going to grant a life ever after.
Gag.
With, what did you say?
Gag.
And actually, it was Monday night, but we got to watch it last night.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the edge of my seat.
I bet you were. I'm sure.
It came down to Gabby or Katie, and I'm like, Raylene, this is killing me.
Mm-hmm.
Ask Sherilyn; she'll tell you. My hands were sweating.
I'm sure
I was all worked up.
I'm not surprised.
And I know that Tanya Macaulay watches religiously and has been with me. And Tanya and I both know, frankly, Raylene, that you haven't seen the light yet, and that's okay. That's all right. You're in the dark. You don't understand the significance behind this, and that's all right. But it was a massive deal. It was a huge deal. And Zach ended up picking. And I warn you right now, if anyone hasn't seen it, I don't want to spoil this, so turn your volume down. But he ended up picking Katie, which I personally was hoping that Zach was going to go with all along. I was like, please be Katie. There's just something about Gabby, a little emotionally unstable. Like some people.
Yeah, like she could have made a great match with you.
You know, in all seriousness, I'm being serious here. Please, where's the Kleenex? Gabby, I shouldn't say that she was emotionally unstable because was
she the Vermonter?
She was a Vermonter, man. She got put through the ringer hard from Zach. Hardcore. I mean, he led her on right up till the last minute.
So he was a dick.
He actually was, and he had sex with her, too.
Not uncommon.
Yeah, but he vowed that on sex week, there would be no sex. And then he ended up having sex with Gabby. Not cool. It's not cool.
I don't even believe you let this shit run space in your head.
Oh, my God, this is huge. So, she was led along, and then, it looked like a storybook ending. It was right there. I mean, it was amazing. He was going to be happily ever after. He was going to move to Vermont. They were going to tap trees and drink maple syrup for the rest of their life and be happy. Chop wood. Go hunting. Ride snowmobiles. Live in...
Maybe she just wasn't that great at chopping wood. Let's leave it at that.
She was absolutely devastated. I mean, people in the audience during the big live show on Monday night, we're crying, Raylene. People were crying. Poor Gabby. But yeah, Pittsfield, Vermont is where she's from. I said to myself first, and then I said to Sherilyn, I got to get her on the air. Come on. She's a Vermonter. I'll be able to get her.
All right.
You're never going to get her. So anyway, what else is going on? What else is happening?
I don't know.
Look at Mark Miller here.
Maybe they'll wrap it up and they'll let all of the one that won, Katie, maybe she'll do an episode of Say Yes to the Dress, and then you'll just be like on cloud 9 because it it came full circle for you. Who knows?
Oh
God's sakes. There's some Easter egg hunts that we should be talking about.
Yeah.
So there is one in Berry City, as always, that is held just below the elementary school.
Yeah, Johnny Crossley. Johnny Crossley is the new rec director. And he came in here yesterday, Ray.
Well, is he the Barry Town rec director?
He is, but he's doing the egg hunt for Barry and Barrytown.
Right. So I just wanted to make sure that we said where he was from.
Yes.
And so, that's coming up as well. And then, of course, we still are looking for contestants for the Stephen Tracy Memorial organization
for the wing.
For the wing eating competition. And
Chuck's in, by the way.
And so that's awesome. So he's all registered. He got all registered.
I'm assuming.
Okay. So it's $20 to register, and we're hoping that fills up because we don't want to see that cancel.
He's such a pansy.
We need to get that going. Okay. Oh my God.
He can't handle the heat.
Listen to you. So the annual egg hunt that's coming at the Rotary Park.
Yeah, Saturday, April 8th.
It's not going to be just candy and the eggs. There are Matchbox cars, hot chocolate, and then there are some gift bags with activity books and crayons. There's fidget keychains and toys and Play-Doh and
goodies from Cabot Creamery.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Yeah, all kinds of different things.
I think it's Bob Bartlett from State Farm that's going to be doing the hot cocoa.
Oh. And then, so it's ages 3 and 4 is one section.
They'll go first at 10 a.m.
5 to 7, ages 5 to 7.
Right after.
And then 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
Yeah. And so all are welcome to that.
Yeah. Bring your own basket. And parking is going to be at Berry City Elementary and Middle School and the pool. So
right. And you don't have to have a basket per se. You can use a bag or something, whatever is comfortable for your child and whatever you have available to you.
Mark Miller and Chuck Martin and myself are going to be part of the adult division, which is after the age 8 through 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and when they say that they're hiding goodies.
Why are you spreading this rumor? You know that people are going to be looking for this now, you asshole. Like that's like a dream that the Easter Bunny would come and hide little, those little nips and stuff.
Little gummies?
Yeah. Hello. And then the Stephen M. Tracy Memorial Organization is also doing the Egg My Yard. You can get 24 eggs for $20, 45 eggs for $34, 60 eggs for $42.
I think that's fantastic.
The Easter Eve after 8 o'clock, someone will come and hide the eggs in your yard. They'll be full of candy and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's Williamstown only.
Yeah, Williamstown only. Whose great idea was that? I mean, that's brilliant.
Tracy said, Brandy said she used it from, I believe, the Elks.
Okay.
She saw that they were doing something similar, and so she stole the idea from them.
All right, so bottom line is,
said yesterday.
You pay this fee, and Stephen Tracy Memorial Organization comes to your house the night before Easter, hides eggs in your yard, so that you can continue to sit on the couch and watch reruns of The Bachelor and not have to go outside with a headlamp and hide these eggs.
Correct.
You don't have to do anything. They'll do it all for you.
Right.
And then when your kid gets up on Easter morning, it's done.
Yeah.
And all the proceeds go to the Stephen Tracy Memorial Organization.
Yeah. Which is
it's brilliant.
Pretty awesome.
Williamstown only, though.
And then this Saturday, mark your calendars. There's going to be a fundraiser at U32 for the 8th grade trip to Washington, D.C. And when I was in the 8th grade, we did this too. It was like a really big deal that we were able to go and do that. It was one
huge deal.
It was one of the things that I really remember most.
Yeah.
And so they're going to be holding a art and craft fair this Saturday at Union 32, right at the high school.
I've seen those posters everywhere.
Yeah, well, you've probably seen them right on your own page.
Probably.
It starts at 9 a.m., and please go and support them. There's going to be a lot of really great things there. It's free admission, and they'll also have a large silent auction, student bake sale, concession stand, and just all kinds of different information on some of the tables, and along with the crafts. And
very well promoted.
Yes.
Very well.
And so we're excited and happy for them, and we hope that they make what they have to make to get to D.C.
Now, did they have the Tuesday night meal last night at the American Legion?
They did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then bingo,
you
right?
You can find it on our page. They had breakfast for dinner last night.
Seriously?
Breakfast for supper. That's what they had last night.
Love that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you remember being a kid and your mom saying to you just before, dinner time, screw it, let's just have pancakes? And the excitement that you would feel knowing that you're going to have pancakes for dinner?
Yeah.
Butter, maple syrup.
Yeah. I used to, and whenever I did breakfast with my kids, it was for my kids or my family, it was always the same, because I don't like to deal with all that mess in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
So I always preferred to have it for dinner, for supper, because then it didn't seem as bad. Mm-hmm. And usually on a Sunday or,
sure,
not a work night either, because it's a lot of cleanup and shit. Get all that bacon grease off the stove and all that stuff after. Ugh.
But the Legion does their Tuesday night meals every Tuesday night. They ask you to call ahead and reserve. You can dine in, you can take out. It's at 5:30, and then they follow it up with bingo afterward. Don't complain that you have nothing to do and you're locked up in the house and you got cabin fever when you got great things like this going on in the community, Raylene. The Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce, their kayak raffle is June 1st. 150 tickets, that's the cap, and not one more. So you can get as many as you want to up your odds, but get them, and don't wait. Get on it. Right?
Right.
June 1st.
And prior to June 1st, they're going to do a fun and exciting casino night.
Yes,
which
they are.
We're also posting, and
on the 30th.
Yes, and that's going to be right up here at the Canadian Club. Last year it was a really great time. So,
and fantastic sponsorship opportunities. Emsley the Florist and Aired Out. By the way, we're going to be sponsoring one of the tables. Yes. But there's great sponsorship opportunities. So please be part of that night. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Before I forget, this coming Saturday, Recycled Percussion.
Yes.
Barry Auditorium.
Yes, you're going, right?
Going. Cannot wait. Lily's going to freak out. These guys are, you remember America's Got Talent?
I've been watching the different videos that they've been posting, and over the last several weeks. Yeah. They post so much on Facebook, and some of the stuff they've done at schools, local schools, to go in and talk with the kids and help spread awareness, and just a great group. Yeah.
And they're taking, or they just took a bunch of disabled folks to Disney. I mean, these guys are amazing, incredible. What else? What else is? April Fool's Day. That's Saturday.
It is.
You gonna do anything? Any jokes? By the way, our big announcement on Monday, it has nothing to do with April Fool's Day.
Why would I tell?
Well, I got some plans for Saturday. Lily and I've been cooking some shit up.
Yeah, but why would I tell if I was going to do it? You don't want to tell.
Well, I was just wondering.
Execute
pranks on your dad or anything like that? No,
or on you?
On me? Mm-hmm. We've got all of the movies posted up for the Capitol Showplace Theater and Paramount Twin Cinema right here in the Granite City. Those movies are posted up. So if you want to get out this weekend and see a movie, you can do just that. No Tom Lozon this morning, huh?
No. Tom is super busy with tax season.
He's too busy for us.
We know. Yes.
doing other people's taxes.
And the people that he's doing their taxes, they're probably very happy that he's too busy for us. So and last night was a super long council meeting. They did not get out until 11.
What was that all about?
I'm not really sure what some of that was about. They were in executive session from probably just before 9 or right around 9 so quite some time.
Okay.
But last night they basically did the committee reset or talked about that more, how they were going to maybe combine some of the committees and how some would be how the oversight is going to be going forward, that sort of thing. They've been working on that for a while. They recognized, which was absolutely wonderful, they recognized the girls' hockey team.
Yes.
And their amazing win and championship win. And did a, photo op and stuff with them. And then they also recognized Rowdy Parker and his retirement, 35 plus years of service. Carol read that, and the poor thing, she couldn't look up because, she couldn't. It was very emotional, and Rowdy was very emotional. Yeah. I was glad to be home because then nobody could see that I was being emotional. I mean, it made me cry. And
well-known, well-loved guy.
Yeah, and he had they asked him to speak. He had a hard time. He was very, very emotional. It was
he loves our city.
Yeah, and of course Tom's like, well, you don't have to go. You can volunteer, work part-time, do all those sorts of things. Yeah. But after it's time, it's time for him to spend some time doing things he wants to do and loves, and
of course.
And I hope he gets a chance to do that. But so that was really cool. That was good to see. And they talked more about GMT and the lack of bus service here, and talked to the people at GMT about what they're going to do. And that's just it, is they are, they're needing drivers. They're needing bus drivers and to get those services back up and running. But they're just not applying. And I was extremely shocked to hear what the pay is. So the benefits, the health benefits for you and your family is 100% covered. You don't pay anything. And it's a really good health insurance benefit. Like, you should drive freaking bus, I'm telling you. So it starts at 25 after your probationary period. You go up to 26.75 per hour.
Wow.
It's union. So the raises after that are according with that. So I was just really surprised that it's that difficult to get drivers, because that seems to be, not having to pay for your family's health insurance and having extremely good health insurance is huge.
I could do it.
That cost alone is significant.
Massive.
Is significant when somebody is willing to foot that bill for you. That's significant.
I think I could do a couple of phone books and some 2x4s zip tied to the gas pedal and the brake pedal.
You could do it.
I can do it.
Yeah. So, well, go to Chuck, go to Giroux General Transport, and get your endorsement.
Yeah. Write this down, Chuck. 802-279-3325. That's Tracy's direct phone number over at Giroux. And she'll tell you all about their Class A and B CDL classes that have been going on for months now and, frankly, filling up. They just filled up another one, and they have another one that's coming up on
the 1st of May.
May 1st.
And so, but I don't,
and they're on Facebook
I don't know
too.
if there are other, smaller classes that you do outside of what the regular classes are. I don't know. when you want to just get an endorsement if there are separate classes or anything. So call Tracy and find out what's available. But
good people. I saw Bill the other day.
And I know that GMT will help you get those endorsements.
Yeah.
So
big time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, now you got me thinking. Look what you've done.
Well, come on. It's huge. That is huge.
Maybe I could do the podcast live while I'm driving down the road with a bus full of people.
Oh, they would love that. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would. But yeah, it's certainly a consideration for people that that want to work.
Yeah.
But are unable to do strenuous things stuff too. If you are somebody or retired.
No joke. Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. Good stuff. Thanks to our Facebookers and our YouTubers that are streaming us. Many people are on the go these days, Raylene. They take us wherever they are, usually on their phones, but they're moving around. They're busy. We appreciate your eyes and your ears. And when I say eyes, I'm talking about this.
What the hell is
look at me,
wrong
Raylene.
with you?
Look at me.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. I look like I just fell off the cover of GQ magazine. Have you seen my avatar, by the way, lately? Have you seen my avatar?
Oh, yes. I have. It's a man's head on a woman's body. And I don't know if that was intentional or if you did it by accident or if you really know that that's what you look like. I don't know.
Sherilyn did that.
Because I keep telling you, you do have like wicked boobs. I'm just telling you. You have a bubble butt and you have boobs. So you could totally like. Just saying.
What's going on in the town of Berlin? And I know that you're posting a ton of stuff up on our Facebook page. People are wondering what's happening.
They are?
Yes, what's happening in Berlin? You've got some great information that you have.
That's all it is. It's just information. It's just information
About what?
About options tax and whether or not Berlin should maybe bring that to their community. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Information. And if you haven't seen it, number one, keep watch because Raylene puts it up there quite often. Mm-hmm. Number two, if you haven't seen it, just scroll down a little bit on our Facebook page and you will see everything that we're posting up there.
Yeah.
We're trying to get the word out to people so that they can become...
And use the search on our page. You can search, just if you're looking for something in particular, just use the search and it will bring up everything.
Right. 9:49. We're at 25 degrees right now in Barrie. Any word about this seaweed blob that is drifting across the ocean, coming out of the Caribbean, I think, and headed for Florida? This gigantic seaweed blob. It's like 1 billion miles wide.
100% honest, I've not given it another thought or look since you posted it on our page, and I saw the headline and I didn't even open it to read it.
Why?
I don't know.
Raylene, you should be concerned about this.
It's not going to get me. What the hell? Why am I concerned?
You don't know. It could be drifting up the eastern seaboard. Could be headed right for Vermont. How the hell do you know? You don't know. You should be paying attention to this stuff. The poor people in Florida, they're not going to have any beaches. There's going to be no surfing. There's going to be no fishing. We got the seaweed blob.
I'm sorry.
It's 500 miles wide, Raylene.
I'm sorry.
And it's heading right for... Where is this?
And they've known about this for how long?
I don't know. But apparently
I've been told they've known about it for a really long time. So how did they get that big And why weren't they doing something to like destroy it prior to this even getting to this point? Because they would rather everybody went, oh my God, and thought the world was coming to a frickin' end.
It's coming to an end. It could head for the Gulf.
It could.
It could go up the eastern seaboard.
Yeah.
Up into the Carolinas.
And California could have fallen into the ocean, but it didn't. And now they have more snow and rain and water and all that than they ever needed before. And yeah.
Paul Brody and I know that you think that Paul and I get a little sometimes, but Paul and I were saying that this giant seaweed blob has got the nutrients and the answers in it to all of our health problems.
Okay.
We're going to go down there. We're going to road trip it down to Florida, pull a couple of pickup trucks of seaweed out of the ocean, bring it back up here, chop it up, throw it in the grill, a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
That's the answer right there, Raylene.
All right.
So anyway, midweek ripe from our beloved Debbie the Downer, who we don't hear from often. And she gets a little disgusted and frustrated, and feels that there's some, demoralizing things that take place, not only in our country but also here in our backyard, right here in Barrie. She is a Barrie City resident, but she is really frustrated about people that are posting a status that says, describe me in one word. People that will put out on Facebook, for all of those that know me, describe me in one word.
Do you know what I always
She's pissed off about this.
Do you know what I always
What is the purpose of this, Raylene? What?
Because many people just need
describe me in one word.
Many people need to hear something kind. But I'm an asshole and write things like touchhole on everybody's.
We'll finish out this morning by me asking you, Raylene, if you had to. This is the grand conclusion right here. If you had to, without using the word touchhole, if you had to describe me in one word, please take it away. It's okay. You can do it. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever you say, I'm going to accept. Okay? Chuck says there isn't one.
Oh boy.
I accept whatever. I'm not going to get upset. It's not going to bother me. It's not going to affect the rest of my day. I accept any word that you
Mark says get the sensors ready.
Just one word. Come on. It's okay.
I'm trying to think of just one. It's hard for me to say what I want to say in just one word.
Chuck, help us out here.
Okay. I don't know. I can't.
You can't?
Not just one word. It's just not just one word that can sum up that.
I'm not going to bleep anything, Mark. This is aired out, pal. Okay? We don't censor shit here. I know you've got some words in your mind.
I'll just say fairy.
We'll leave it at that?
Mm-hmm.
Fairy.